welcome back to the series. Places in anime you do not want to be reincarnated. Stay with me because this is about to get dark and twisted. This is absolutely a place you do not want to be reincarnated. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, this place is none other than the Promised Neverland, Grace-filled house, a makeshift orphanage that raises kids to be eaten by monsters as we know. A total of 38 children are being raised by a lady named Isabella, who they all refer to as Mama. Yeah, they all love this lady, they all think this lady has their best interest in heart, but to be fair, she doesn't really have much of a choice. Anyways, one night, a young girl named Connie was about to be adopted, but we all know that's cap. She had a heartfelt farewell from the other kids in the orphanage before she left. Soon after she leaves, Emma and Norman realize she left something very important of hers behind, so they make it their mission to get it to her before she leaves. Reaching the gate, they uncover the truth when they see the demons and Connie's dead body, and they realize that Connie was being shipped out to be their food. Oh lord, this gets so much darker, dude. Now, knowing the truth, Emma, Norman and Ray decide to make a plan to escape the orphanage, which will prove to be harder than they thought. Now let me tell you why you're cooked. First of all, you have no plot armor. Now let me tell you why plot armor in this anime is important. Let's take this for example. First episode, Emma and Norman end up hiding underneath a truck, right? A demon smells their presence, and as soon as the demon looks down to check what's underneath the truck, bro, they magically disappeared. So you wanna tell me they managed to leave their hiding place, run away, get past the gate, which is in the demon's line of sight, and just run back to the orphanage? How did that happen? How does that even make any sense to you? That's not even the worst of it. Now, during the course of their planning and preparation for their escape plan, which was to climb this tall ass wall surrounding the entire orphanage on all sides, and to run away through the forest to the open unknown, Norman was announced to be shipped out next, which brought a halt to their plans. They decided to let Norman escape over the wall first until they trained the other kids well enough in terms of fitness through an everyday game of tag so they could be able to keep up with the escape plan. So they plan to distract Mom so Emma can help Norman get up the wall. But unfortunately, this plan backfires as Mom catches on. Using her radar device to locate the kids with a chip installed in their ears, she makes her way to the wall. Now, this is where things get fucked up. Emma charges at Mom with the weakest rugby tackle anyone has ever seen, while Norman dashes for the rope to climb up the wall. But Mom's unfazed and shows Emma her true power. She breaks Emma's leg. Did you hear what I said? I don't think you heard what I said. I said she broke Emma's leg. She snapped Emma's leg like that thing was a twig. Single-handedly, my guy. Dude, I don't even know if the strongest man in the world could snap a leg like he was breaking a toothpick. Then she smiles at you, bro? Nah, bro, nah. You cannot convince me she's not insane. She's like if Harley Quinn and Joker had a baby. She is definitely not normal. With that amount of strength, she could beat up all those demons. But that's not the point. This shocks Norman, and obviously the plan failed, innit? Now, check this out. Everybody's all sad and shit. Then the next day, Norman decides to go back to the wall anyway and climb it. This nigga Naruto runs the wall like he had sticky feet. And this doesn't make any sense. With the rope, he tied to a tree behind him and somehow still used it to climb up the wall. I don't even know if this makes sense. Like, do the physics add up here? As if things went worse enough, he got up there with no clear way of getting down. How the hell is he getting down from there? This screams plot armor all over it. Anyways, up the wall, he realizes there's a massive chasm surrounding the outskirts of the wall, making it impossible to get across. But then again, they have plot armor. Woo! So, naturally, towards the end, they use their God-given power of plot armor to their advantage and zipline across the void to the forest. Besides that, remember Emma's leg was broken? Logically speaking, that should have been the end of their escape plan. But no. They had plot armor, dude. They just skipped a few months to when she was okay and still escaped anyways, after Mom thought they had given up. Man, at this point, I'm convinced plot armor could beat Gojo. This is what I mean when I say that you're cooked because you don't have plot armor. Then again, since you have no plot armor, there's no escape for you because I highly doubt the same stunt would work again. Besides that, the outside world is kind of fucked. I mean, it's very, very cruel and laced with monsters, demons, and carnivores, plants, and all that stuff. So you're probably gonna have a hard time surviving all this. Personally, if you ask me, what I'd do is I'd keep injuring myself so that I don't get shipped out at all, because they can't ship out damaged goods. Alternatively, pray that you're reborn as a female, because then you have the chance to become a mom. Work your way up the ladder and become a mom. I mean, it's your best bet. You get to eat good food and you get to live long. But the moral dilemma of good and evil might just mess with you because you're raising kids to be eaten. You're convincing these kids that you absolutely love them, but you are shipping them out to be eaten by these demons that you serve. That could really fuck you up. Another thing you could do is become a demon. If there's a potion or some sort of procedure that can turn you into a demon, I suggest you do it. Be on the winning side. Survive. Then there's Sister Crone. She's so scary and terrifyingly athletic. She was brought in to help Isabella raise the kids. I'd personally lose my mind being raised by her. Just felt like I had to talk about her because, like, Yeah. Anyways, don't be shy. Watch the first video in the series so you can catch up on the series so far. With that being said, we've come to the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and do the commenting and stuff. Let me know what ideas you've got. I don't know if you can manage to think of any ways to survive the Promised Neverland. Yeah, let's discuss down below in the comments, like the previous video. I really like the feedback I got from the previous videos I've made so far, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, a lot more coming, a lot more experimental videos. Yeah,